Hi people, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for the love you showed me in my last video. Thank you so much for the subscriber and for the new subscriber. If you're new on my channel, you're absolutely welcome. Welcome to the very returning subscriber. I say thank you for subscribing on my channel and for always stopping by always when I upload any content of my channel. Film about lifestyle, faith, and entrepreneur from Ibadan, Nigeria. So here is another story time, and it's about how I overcame self-pity, how I overcame low self-esteem, I overcame depression and self-pity. So it is a story time, another story time. Like this week is literally for story time, and next week I'm going to do entrepreneurs video related. Stay tuned, and don't forget to hit the notification down below so when I upload you get to see it. So let me start from the scratch. I think I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2 of this video because it is so long. Like God knows how to deal with me in a different way. I I was going to be a YouTuber before all those challenges I was passing through, not knowing God wanted me to share my experience so that people could learn and all of this stuff. So I was in 100 level. When I get admission into a private university, and there are a lot of rich kids from a good background, from a rich and a very wealthy background, and I'm just this kind of a normal random person, a normal random family who is trying so hard to give their daughter the best education they could give. And so the first challenge I faced was the fact that let me just start from my secondary school, then straight to my university. When I was in GS1 to SS1, I guess, attending a public school secondary school, and anyone that attends public secondary school here in Nigeria, if you are not careful enough, it is just so hard to have that solid background unless you have a family who monitors everything. But you can't even monitor a child. Like, you can't just monitor a child all the time. They just have their way. They always have their way. How this is the kind of person I am. When I was in secondary school, I went to public school. After lesson on Saturday, I go to the pool. We swim till evening. By the time I get back home, my mom will see my eyes very red. I'm like, where are you coming from? I don't have the way to panabit everything. I lied and other stuff. See, so then I was speaking my native language, Yoruba, like even in classroom, everywhere, Yoruba, like serious. English is so hard for me to speak. Even in church, when I want to give any testimony or when I want to talk, I speak in Yoruba. Not like my parents aren't conscious of this, but they're just this kind of, they didn't really put like, I don't know I'm going to put it, but they didn't really put this full self-concentration on me. Like, I was just living my life. Like, I didn't know it was going to affect me, and I didn't know what I thought I was enjoying was going to be low self-esteem when I get to a certain place. They changed me to a private school, a secondary school. Hey, that was the first time I've been to a private school. And you know, all those rich kids are all those private school, all those boutiques, like, how are you, new students? How are you doing? I was like, yeah, how am I going to speak like this? So I was always scared to speak. I was always scared. Like, a friend, like, she's not my friend now, a very close friend of mine now. Opeyemi will always come to me. She will talk to me. She will say I shouldn't feel alone. And you know, me coming from a private school to a secondary school is just another life entirely. I don't know, I'm going to relate, because those people speak phonetic, like the way they speak in a corporate and a phonetic way, like, oh god. I was like, how am I going to start? How am I going to do? Even in my former school, the public school I'm coming from, they don't dictate in school. They write everything on the board. Bring bam. But yeah, they will start dictating, and I was very slow. So I started having low self-esteem. I started having this low self-esteem from my secondary school when I was in SS2 then. At that point, I could not write fast. I was always copying my like the other person. The time for test too, they would dictate. I wasn't able to get the answers sometimes, but Opeyemi was there to like help me out and, you know, try our best to make me feel, oh, you are good enough, you are that, you are this. And I really appreciate the effort she put on me. And then I was like coping. I was not catching up. And thank God, after then I made my result and I got out of school. Fast forward to my university days. This was there I heard bang 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 bang. This was another world entirely. University is another world entirely. So I went to a private school, and we had an hostel. The people inside the hostel was like, they were, you know, they're all those rich kids that came from a good background, that came from the best school. And your girl doesn't just, you know, it's just coming. And then that time I said in my last video, like, situation of things were so bad at home. Like, they just give me small money to just go and manage in school. They're still looking for my tuition fee, and I just need to, you know, manage with them. So the roommate I have, you know, you see our provision. That was when I started developing self-pity. I started developing low self-esteem. I was having a very low self-esteem then. So you will see our bags of provisions, 2 sets, like if at times 4 sets say she has. And you know, as per say me, I'll just sachet milk. Mommy will buy sachet milk, sachet bonfita, or everything sachet and I appreciate that, because that makes me, like, you know, grow so strong now, and make me like I can adapt to any situation I find. Fast forward to, we started lecture, and anytime I speak English, they make jest of me. They started laughing at me. I was a laughing stock. This was not in my, like, in their own mind, they were just having fun. They were laughing at me, but I was always depressed. In the night, I'll cover my head and cry, and I will cry, and I will cry. Cry like God. It got to a point I wanted to say, I want to leave this school. Like, what is it? Like, I didn't know the what I am. I could not like I could not like speak all the time when my friends are like gisting. I just at time keep to myself, because I know that when I speak something, my doing goes, like, I might blow grammar. I might just throw it like bomb, but they say, Ibuku, IBK don't sell them again. And they say, IBK. Like, I already know that I've already blown grammatical blunder. So it wasn't funny, because it was actually one of the darkest time, and my friends didn't know I was feeling pained. At times I would just, anytime they make jest of me, instead for me to gain to that correction and make myself better, even till now, like, people still correct me in some of my English I do speak, and nobody's above mistake. We are all trying to be a better person. Like, if I look the way I speak last year to how I speak now, God has taken control how I develop myself, and the people God gave to me knows how to correct me in love, and I appreciate that. But my friends, they aren't correcting me in love. They were correcting me like she has already blown grammatical blunder. But that actually make me realize, like, when I think it was in 200 level or 300, it was in 200 level, anytime they make jest of me, I snatched them back, like, so I was bold enough to, like, confront them, not to start laughing at me. I'm not a laughing stock. And God give me the grace to be a patient person, and not to, like, some people, because of that, they're not going to move with that friend again. But I was able to listen to correction. I was able to hear that their correction and all other stuff. And God just helped me through that process. That was how I was able to overcome self-pity, and I would make my research on some things, and I was able to even defend my project myself with a good English. And girl, I was so happy, because God take the best. God take the worst out of me and give me the best, even though my English is not that better now. But and again, I just wanted to encourage someone there that when anybody laughs at you, you look straight to their eyes and tell them, girl, I am a better person. Girl, I am a valid person. Girl, I am a beautiful person. Even though you look at me like I'm ugly, tell them you are not ugly. You are beautiful and you are wonderfully made. Yes, this is the kind of boldness you need to stand on. In my house, they call me Arugbo Omode. I laugh at them and say, yes, thank you so much. Like, it's not the fact that I will not say, they're not calling me Arugbo Omode, or I'm looking older than my age. I'll not be crying. Take this start. Oh God, it's not gonna happen to me again. I'm not going to have low self-esteem. I'm not going to have self-pity. So I told myself I wasn't going to wallow in self-pity and all of this stuff like that. So that made me overcame self-pity, depression, and low self-esteem, and God helped me too. God helped me to overcome it, and I dwell in God's word and how it could help me in my secret place with God. So yeah, that will bring us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, comment in the comment section, and tell me how you overcome or how you overcame your low self-esteem and all of this stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.